Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2017. Very nice day up here today. Cool, but nice. I think we hit a high of 39 or 40, but the sky's very clear. We've had a decent day solar-wise for this time of year. Let me just rephrase that so that I don't sound like, oh, it's wonderful. No, it wasn't wonderful, but for this time of year, it wasn't bad. And I'm going to take you in real quick, and I will show you. We'll have a look here. All right, let's see. We pulled in 0.9 on this string and 0.7 on that string, so 1.6 kilowatt hours today so far, and we're still getting some power in on both units. So that might end up going a little bit higher. So believe me, for this time of year, I call that a very good day until I increase the system. Like I said, we're having, we're running on solar right now. So, it's every little bit helps. Okay, so my neighbor came down with another load of wood today, so we got a bunch more. There was, so you can see we got quite a bit of wood here now, and there was a lot of smaller stuff that I've already stacked up. I'll show you over here. In this area here, I had filled this back in with the smaller rounds that he brought down. So they all went in there already. I already did that. The kids and I, when I got the kids yesterday, we got all of this here picked up yesterday. So you can see the difference in the color. So we really got quite a bit. It ended up being 4 wheelbarrows full of those, so we should be more than good to go now for the winter with that part of it. And then today, Eddie and I went out, and because Heather's not home from school yet, we went out and we got 3 wheelbarrows full of the smaller sticks, kindling, broke them up, and got them stacked up. So we're in good shape that way too. So I'm definitely feeling much better in that aspect right now from what we've brought in. So that's awesome. Once we get into really cold weather, we're just going to be steadily burning, so we really won't need a lot of the kindling, except maybe a little bit in the morning to get the fire going. And a lot of times we can use this type of wood over here to get the fires going in the morning. But it's good to have on hand, and so that's the progress we were making. So when Greg came down, we're going to walk over here. One of the projects that we wanted to get going on, that is going to get going on soon, this wood here is going to be for the chicken coop. And so I originally was thinking of putting the chicken coop in this area, but then I decided I really didn't want it that close to the house. So I had, from a pine that we took down, this pine here that you see down, there was 3 more pieces about that length, and he actually took them today as part of our barter. So I helped him load those up, and he's going to come in and he's going to take more of this pine here as well, because a lot of that is still up off the ground. So he's going to zip that up into sections and take that as well, and he'll take this piece as well. But I think we're going to put, like, we got an open area right here. I think the chicken coop is going to go right in this area over here, because it's a high enough area where it's not going to get flooded out in the spring, and that way we can have the chicken coop there. So the plan is, as of right now, to add chickens in the spring. Once we have the chicken coop built, I'm obviously, through the winter, I'm not going to get chickens in the wintertime, because I'm going to, trying to keep little baby chicks warm and stuff would just be too difficult. So we're going to wait for the spring, and in the spring then we're going to add chickens, but we're going to get the chicken coop built first. There's a log here that's down, and it runs through there. That I need to zip up because that's good firewood, and that's actually not laying directly on the ground either, so that's something else that I have to clean up. There's a lot of areas that things that gotta get cleaned up, like this tree here has got to come down. That's a standing dead tree, and so there's a few things that have to be cleaned up. But this whole area out through in here, I'm definitely going to be putting, like I said, I want to do a chicken coop. Probably back over here more, I want to put in a goat pen, because I definitely want to have goats as well. And probably rabbits we would do up over in this area here, because that would be closer to the house and we can keep an eye on them more. But that is the game plan as far as that goes. So that's what we're working on as far as that goes. Now, a lot of people have asked me, so a lot of new subscribers, so I wanted to explain something. I fly a lot of different flags. A lot of people from different countries have sent me their flags, and so that's why I fly the flags, okay? Right now, these flags over here are in good shape. What I'm going to do very shortly is I'm going to be taking these down for the winter. My, let me go over here. The flag from Great Britain and South Africa were sent by the same person. She's in England now, or in the UK, and she was originally from South Africa. So she had sent me both of those flags, and the South African flag is completely shredded. So I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to actually buy a new one. The UK, obviously Great Britain flag, I have to replace that one as well, because that one's in pretty rough shape. Over here, my Canadian flag, I have to replace that one. That was sent to me by Dive Crew Canada. He sent that one to me. I got to replace that. It is absolutely shredded, and I feel bad about that. And my Harley flag that was also sent to me is shredded, so that's going to come down. The American flag is going to stay up for the winter, and I'm going to actually leave my other flag over here up. Those are a different quality. In this, you can see the Confederate flag is pretty shredded as well, so that's going to come down. And I have a backup one for that as well. But I also have a new Do Not Tread on Me flag. The other one was shredded as well, and that was given to me as well. So, you know, that's why I fly the flags. But this one will stay up. It's a really good quality. I don't know if you can be able to tell, it's a heavier material, so it doesn't, like these here type of flags, they're really thin. It's a real thin material, so they don't hold up well. So that's why I fly the flags. I fly the flags because it shows that we are all in this together, that we're working in this together, and you know, we're a team, and all around the world. We're human beings, and we all have a goal, and we all have ambitions to survive whatever's coming. And as preppers, we're all in this together, regardless of what country you're from. It doesn't matter what country you're from. That's why I fly the flags. So I know that, you know, people have said that they would like to send me a flag. Absolutely, I'll fly the flag if you want to send it, you know, from your country or whatever. And so like I said, there's a few flags that I do have to replace. I appreciate people sending me their flags, but like I said, the weather takes a toll on the flags. So that's why some of them are in pretty rough shape. But so that's what's going on with that. And there's Mr. Maxie. You say hi, Max? You want to say hi? But so the chicken coop project is going to be going here soon. I can't tell you exactly what day it's going to get started, but it's going to be getting started here soon. And that's going to go out in the clearing. And like I said, then I'll wait till the spring, and I'm going to get chickens at that point, okay? I have a lot of work to do out here, guys. It's going to take me a while to really get things the way I want them to be. But again, anything that's worth anything takes time. And so, you know, we're just going to keep working on things methodically, and, you know, it'll get there. And that's what it is. It's like, you know, it just takes time. And so now, like I said, I got one more load of wood coming from my neighbor. And so that will, you know, once he brings that down to me, I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 60 degrees, so I may start getting some splitting done tomorrow and try to get stuff stacked up and ready to rock and roll. But we're going to be fine. I mean, we're going to have more than enough wood for winter. You know, we've burned a lot already, yes, but I haven't burned a lot of the hard maple yet, so that'll get burned, you know, later on once we get into the heart of the cold weather. So we'll just keep rocking and rolling. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here from now. I just wanted to give you an update of what we're doing, what we did today, and like I said, Eddie and I were working on getting that kindling today, and the kids and I cleaned up that other wood yesterday that I had finally got to, which was awesome. So that's one thing I can check off my list. It's been bothering me for a while because I hadn't gotten to it. But, you know, got it done now, so that's out of the way. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And, you know, remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. You work at things a little bit at a time. It's your own pace. You're no rush. You're not working for somebody else. Nothing is in a hurry. You just work at it, and before you know it, a lot of stuff gets done. And that's what it's all about, realistically. It's just working at it methodically, getting things, look at a project and go, okay, this is what I want to do. This is, you know, make, like I said, make yourself your list, decide what you want to do, and then get to it. And before you know it, man, I'll tell you what, things get done. It really, really does well. And it's just like with the wood, we're going to be in good shape. I'm not worried about it. And I may end up buying a few face cord yet. I haven't decided. That's a possibility. And whatever I don't burn this year, guess what? It'll be there for next year. It'll be that much less I have to worry about getting next year. And I would like to have a lot of wood ahead, have at least 2 years worth of wood minimum, ready to rock and roll. So we'll see. You know, it'll all work out. But anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off of here. I hope everybody's having a good start to their week, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. And we'll show Maxie one more time sitting on the steps.